Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mary and I am a reseller and I resell on platforms such as eBay, a little bit on Poshmark, and I've tried out Mercari, but it didn't work out too well for me, but maybe 2025 might be the year where I should amp it up a little bit and put in some extra work. So today I will be sharing with you some of my what solds from November of 2024. It's not a complete list of all of them, but just some items that I wanted to share with you guys. I'm not really a niche seller, but I kind of just pick out just really anything that sells, honestly. I do prefer, like toys and plush and stuff, but I have been selling like a mix of everything from clothing, toys, hard goods, just whatever that will sell. So I'll be sharing some of these items I have sold. And if you like these type of videos, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so that way you can be notified for the next time I go live or I make a video rather. Thank you so much and good luck on your treasure hunting. All right, so let's look at the first item here. So the first item that sold, well, not necessarily the first item, but the first item I have here to share with you that has sold in November is this vintage Dora the Explorer baby girl two-piece polo dress and diaper cover set, 24 months. I bought this at a thrift store, and it was like a church thrift store, and I only paid 10 cents for this outfit because for baby outfits, mainly like, like the newborn all the way up to I think like 2T or something like that is like 10 cents, super cheap. So I paid 10 cents for this outfit. It did have like some staining and stuff like that, but not like super noticeable or anything. And I would say that, no matter what, if you can find something like this, because it is, vintage or Y2K, pick it up because I feel like a lot of parents will pick up clothing that, maybe they wore when they were a kid or, kind of nostalgic or whatever for them. So things like Dora or Sesame Street, Winnie the Pooh, a lot of those baby outfits, definitely Oshkosh Bigosh is another one to look for. Specifically, I've noticed I've had luck selling the Vestback vintage ones. Those can go for a whole lot of money. One day I was at the Goodwill bins and I was on my way out, and maybe I'll try to find that picture and pop it up for you guys. But yeah, I found this, I think it was like a strawberry print Oshkosh Bigosh baby outfit that I had gotten it. I want to say I sold it for like over $100 and stuff. And it sold immediately. Like, and I actually had it like in a money pile. I hate to say death pile. And it sold immediately. So you definitely want to look out for kids' vintage clothing. But I took a best offer on this, so I paid 10 cents for it, and it sold for $19. So that was a really good sale, and it sold within a couple of weeks, so less than a month. All right, this next outfit, this next item that I have to share with you is this retro Sherpa lined patchwork hooded coat jacket, size extra large, button front, and I put boho as a style aesthetic because I did think this was boho. Still learning a lot of different style aesthetics and stuff like that because that could be really important for selling, clothing and stuff like that if people are looking for those type of styles. So anyways, I got this actually for free. I had ordered some items on Poshmark, and this one specific posher, she's really awesome. She's so sweet, but like she throws in like extra like freebies, and this wasn't really like my style, even though I thought it was super cool, awesome. I really loved it, but it wasn't me, so this was just put in the box for free. I did not purchase this. I paid nothing for it. And I sold this for $25, so for full price. And this sold within a couple of weeks of listing it. All right, the next item I have is this Pete the Cat in yellow raincoat toy figure. This I think I got from the thrift store. I want to say it was in like a church thrift store as well, and it was like in a baggy lot. And I want to say for like the little baggie of toys, I paid for like 50 cents or a quarter. It's usually fairly cheap. Um, this did take a while to sell. I'm not sure why. I can't remember if I might have had this sitting in my money pile and I decided to list it, or maybe I had it overpriced. I really can't remember, but I know I've had this for probably close to a year, but I paid like 25 cents or less, and this sold for a full price of $12. All right, sorry, I gotta keep scrolling up. The next item I sold was this Empress Marie Barbie doll from Anastasia. Um, I have a couple of Anastasia dolls, like Anastasia, and I noticed they don't really sell for a whole lot, and they can take like a while to sell and stuff. But this one, I guess, and I haven't seen this movie since I was a kid, so that was a long time ago. And yeah, so I think this is like the grandmother or something like that, or and or the queen. And I got her actually at a thrift store. I had bought a bunch of Barbies that day. They had like a bunch of vintage dolls, like from my childhood, and I had got a bunch. So I want to say I paid $1.20, no, $1.50 for her, and she sold for a best offer or of $50. So that was a good price, and she did take a couple weeks to sell. So definitely want to look out for her. I don't think that she's as common as Anastasia, so definitely something to look out for. All right, so the next item that sold was this stained glass hummingbird suncatcher ornament, and I put the colors green, white, red. Um, this I actually did not list right away when I got it. I had it sitting for a couple of weeks or so. I got this from a thrift store, and I paid $1.75 for it, and it's just this really cute like stained glass hummingbird and stuff. And it sold fairly quickly when I listed it, so within a couple weeks, less than a month. And this did sell for a full price of $24. So that was a good sale. All right, the next item that sold was these Patagonia men's organic cotton gray ironclad corduroy jeans. Um, These I think I bought on Poshmark, because sometimes like I'll go and source in other areas, and I think I just got caught up in the bidding thing, whatever. So I definitely overpaid for these. I feel like Patagonia is definitely like oversaturated, but definitely there's a lot of pieces out there that can sell. Um, for really good money. Most of the time when I see it, I do pick it up anyways. Like if it's in good condition and it's a good price, I will pick it up no matter what. So it'll just sit for me. I'm fine with that. This I probably paid like I think $8 for, so definitely overpaid. And this sold for an offer of $25. And I can't remember if I said the offer or if they sent me the offer. I really can't remember. I think they sent me a lower offer, and then I sent them like this offer, and then they accepted it. So these sold for $25, and they sold within like a couple weeks as well. All right, so the next item that sold are these Angelico stainless by J.A. Henkel's Z Willing silverware, forks, spoons, knives, and I put 21 because there was 21 pieces. I just got into silverware. I've been watching a lot of resellers talk about silverware, so this is something that a lot of people will look over, and it's usually really cheap when you find it like at thrift stores and stuff like that. It's usually like 50 cents or 25 cents. This I bought it in a lot at a thrift store, and I paid, I believe, $4 for the lot, and it was in pretty good condition. Um, I don't usually pick up, I don't really know a whole lot about silverware and stuff, so I just know a couple of names to look out for. And I just figured that this one was, a good price. I just take a chance on it, and it actually sold pretty quickly around, Thanksgiving time. And this sold for $31. And yeah, so that was a good sale. The next item that sold was this vintage Zap Creation 1995 baby doll Max Zap blue eyes cloth body. Um, this baby doll I got from Goodwill for $3.99, and she was in pretty rough shape. I'm not gonna lie, she was pretty dirty. Her hair was a mess. She was wearing a dress that was pretty stained up. But I was like, you know what? She's so cute. She's like one of those reborn dolls. I tried to research her online and try to find the same exact one. Could not find her at all. That was a bad picture there. My daughter's arm is in the way. Could not find her at all. So I just kind of stuck a high price on her. And like I said, she sold, I mean, I paid $4 for her and she sold on an offer for $50, and I did get positive feedback for this doll as well. So for her, because she was so dirty, I just used like, I noticed that the magic erasers work wonders. So you just want to be very careful that you don't take the paint off. And also the brushes that are like those little round like kind of brushes, I feel like you kind of use it to kind of like give your hair more volume. Those work wonders on like baby dolls and Barbie dolls. It really like, restores their hair, the doll's hair, and really gets it, looking good and everything. I noticed that works better than a lot of other brushes or like a doll brush. Forget it. No, use the brush. I'll try to pop a picture on it because I don't really pop a picture up of it because I don't really know the name of that brush, but it works wonders in doll's hair. So, and it's only like probably like $1 or so at the Dollar Tree. So definitely invest in that if you sell dolls or baby dolls and stuff. So it's an awesome necessity. But yeah, she sold for $50 and she took about a week or so to sell. She sold fairly quickly and for an awesome price. So yeah, definitely keep your eyes open for like those reborn looking dolls. Check the comps on them. All right, the next item that sold was this Gap Woman's tall knit sweater, size medium beige, multicolored speckled wool blend crew neck. This sweater, I paid, I believe, $1 for it. I'm not quite sure if I got this from, I think I got this actually from the Goodwill bins. I know I paid under $2 for this, either under $2 or no more than $2 for it. And this sold on an offer for $25 and it sold within less than a month. So pretty quick sale. Pictures, and it was just really nice. And it was, the tall size and stuff like that, which those different sizes can definitely be a good pickup, but you definitely want to check the comps on it. The next item that sold was this. The next item that sold was this vintage Cabbage Patch Kids accessories lot of 4 cotton balls powder rattle soap. I bought this at a thrift store and I paid 75 cents for it. It did have like some fading and discoloration stuff, but I'm like, for 75 cents, why not? This did take a while to sell. This took like a couple of months to sell. And like I said, I paid 75 cents for it and it sold for $10. All right, the next item I have is this vintage signed Rubik 3x3 Rubik's Cube. This specific one, not find it, like this exact one, but like the signature is like printed on it, but like I could not find this one. Okay, so I did find it, but not for sale. It was like on this one site where they were like showing all the Rubik's Cubes and yeah, it was definitely rare, so I decided to put it on auction for $40. And actually, I want to say this one on auction twice. Whenever I auction items, I typically do it like twice, and then after that, I will just, put it up for like, whatever kind of price. And this one had one bidder, it had a couple of watchers, and it sold for $40. And when I found this, I actually bought this at Goodwill, the Goodwill store, and I paid $1.99 for it, and it did come with this book. Like they were, lotted together, but I don't believe this book actually came with it originally. But because I just had them together and I didn't think the book would really sell for much by itself, I just went ahead and just kept them together, and they sold for, what did I say it sold for? $40. So yeah, that was a pretty good sale for $2 I paid. Item that sold was this vintage Rush Checkers Kitty Cat Plush Black White Realistic Tuxedo Sitting. This cat I believe I got from the thrift store, and I paid $1 for it, and it sold for the full price of $18. I might have had it marked up higher. I can't remember. A lot of times oh, that was a bad picture. A lot of times I will put things a little lower than what most people have, but it also depends on like the condition. You don't always want to like undersell yours if you can, definitely get more money or yours is in better condition. You price it where you feel most comfortable. And yeah, so I paid $1 for it. It sold for $18 and it sold within a couple of months. So pretty good pickup. I do sell a lot of Plush. So, and they are pretty long tail. But I just still really enjoy picking them up. But, I'm definitely more mindful and I check the comps on them. And yeah, just certain ones I pick up. But I will always pick up things that look realistic too. So, yeah. 23 Walmart Christmas Snowflake Teddy Bear Tan Girl in Dress. 10 inches, 10 inches. This sold for the actual price of $9.25. I paid $1 for it. I will probably not pick up something like this again. I don't really know why I picked this up, honestly. Um, I can't remember where I got this from either. Actually, no, I know where I got this from. This came from Goodwill. I know why I picked it up. I don't know if every Goodwill does this, but like my Goodwill that I'm closest to, they have like this bin of Plush, and they have like a deal where it's like, uh, I think it's like five of them for like $1.99, or 10 for like, or no, it's 10 for $2, and something like that is their price, right? So it's super cheap. So I think that's why I picked it up, because I don't think I was really seeing any other Plush to pick up, you know, and I wanted to make sure I picked up like the whole maximum amount for those $2. So I just kind of just threw her in the mix as well. So she sold for $1.25, and I'm happy she sold, because honestly, I didn't think that she would sell anytime soon. But yeah. The next item that sold were the Star Wars Happy Meal toy clips, lot of 5. I got these for free at a thrift store. Some thrift stores and even yard sales too. You want to check it. They have like these boxes or bins or table, whatever they'll have, where they have like their free items. So these were free. I didn't pay anything for them, and they sold for, let me just check here, $8, and they did take like a few months to sell. So, but it was a good pickup for something I didn't pay nothing for, and it was easy to ship. Easy to ship and list. The next item that sold was this vintage Disney Snow White and Dopey crib blanket quilt. I paid, I think, a couple of dollars for it, like $3 or $4, but it did have a lot of stains on it. I'm starting to try to pay more attention to this type of stuff when I pick it up. So definitely, just because it's vintage, or, unless it's like super rare, if it's like super flawed, it's probably not like really worth picking it up. This did take about a month, or like less than a month to sell, and it sold for $25. So not a bad pickup. I guess I would pick it up again, but once again, you definitely want to, check the comps, and unless it's something rare, um, yeah, just check it. All right, the next item that sold was this women's page red gold metallic detail long sleeve blouse, size large. Um, yeah, so I paid $1 for this at the thrift store. Um, and it sold for $15. So, and it sold, I think, kind of quickly, like within a couple of weeks. So not a bad pickup. I think Page is probably a good brand to pick up, but I'm really not quite sure. So I would definitely, just check it and stuff. I just felt like I heard that name from another reseller, so, and it was only $1, so, and I also felt like those colors were, these type of colors with like the red and gold and stuff would be like great for somebody to wear for like around Christmas time or Thanksgiving. Definitely good fall and Christmas kind of colors. So yeah. That sold for $15. Alright, sorry I have to keep scrolling up. The next item was this vintage green and red velvet Christmas stocking with beaded sequin ornament, 17 inches. So yeah, it was this really cute stocking. And I paid Let me see what I paid. Oh, I paid 50 cents for this at a thrift store, and this sold for $15. So it was a pretty good profit. And stockings are super easy to ship and list. So yeah, easy peasy. And that took about a month so or less. The next item is, did I only take two pictures? I guess it wasn't really much to show. Were these vintage Sanrio Monkey erasers, 1992, 1993. I bought these at the thrift store, like in the arts and crafts section, and they actually took like a year to sell. It took a long time to sell, but I did pay 25 cents, I think, for them. Yeah, I didn't pay that price. That price was already on there from whatever store they came from back in the day. Um, but yeah, so I paid a quarter for these, and they sold for $10. They did take a year to sell. But hey, they don't take up a lot of space, and they're super easy to ship. So I would probably pick something up like this again, only because it's Sanrio and it's rare and it's small and easy to list. So why not? All right, the next item is this vintage Toyco green toy figure for Dragon Rider. Did I just write? Did I write toy in the place? I didn't. Okay, maybe I read that wrong. Made in Hong Kong, 1988, and this I believe I got this at a thrift store, and I believe it was like in a baggie with like other small little toys. I almost freaked out and I thought I lost this thing because it was so little, but I was like searching the bin so fast that I just kept overlooking it because it is small. But yeah, so I got this in a toy lot. This took about a month or two to sell, and it sold for $8. So, but it's super easy to take pictures of and to ship and stuff. Just make sure that you have your tiny objects, tiny items in a place where you can find them. So yeah, that was a decent sale for $8 for something so little. The next item is this women's small cream ruffle lingerie set, lace trim. This was just like a no brand kind of like outfit. I actually got this from the Goodwill bins. Um, Definitely something I will probably contemplate on picking up again. I think I've just picked it up based on style, and it sold for $10. Not a lot of money at all, so definitely want to go for profits of like at least $20 and up. you know, I need to do that. And actually, that's my goal, to try to look for things that are $20 and up. But there are some things that are just like super easy to ship and list, like those small, tiny toys. If they can sell quickly, that I would, just pick it up anyways. But yeah, I got this at the bin, so I paid like $1 for it, and this sold for $10. So probably something I might not pick up again. The next item that sold is this Because of Winn-Dixie Laying Down Puppy Dog Brown Plush 20th Century box movie. Winn-Dixie, the doggy, I feel like is a good seller. This is like my second time, I believe, selling this dog. The first time I found one was actually at a yard sale, and he had a book with it, and I paid $1 for the lot. So I thought that was like a cute little steal of a deal for $1. And I can't remember how much I sold it for back then, but I think around the same price. I think definitely having like a book or movie with these type of like characters and stuff from like movies or books or whatever, definitely kind of sweetens the deal and can make it your items sell quicker. Um, this and it sold fairly quick. This sold actually for $26, and I paid $1 for it at the thrift store. The next item is this Pottery Barn Kids Patchwork Suede like Sherpa Fleece Teddy Bear Plush, 16 inches. Probably definitely not something I would pick up again. I think I paid like $1 or 50 cents for this, but I'm not really sure if Pottery Barn, goes for, like their plush or whatever. If they are bolos or worth picking up, or there's certain ones that's definitely something I would have to like research more. I just like the way he looked. I thought he was adorable. And yes, I paid like either 50 cents or $1, and he sold for $8. So probably would not pick him up again. The next item that sold is this vintage dandy collector's choice black teddy bear with red plaid nightcap holiday. So there's a big version of him where I think he's like on a sled or something, and he can go for a lot of money. Can't remember exactly how much. I can't remember if it was like closer to 100 or over that. But this small bear right here, I could not find him anywhere. I probably actually should have put him on auction. He did sell fairly quickly. Um, I priced him at $35, and he looked like he had some wear, but I think that was just like his fur, like to look kind of stuffy or whatever like that. And he was in pretty good condition. He did look like he might have been like glued to something, like maybe a sled or something. But other than that, he was in pretty good condition. The seller did ask me, or not seller, sorry, the buyer asked me a lot of questions. You know, they because I guess they had like the bigger version, so they just wanted to make sure they had the perfect match. They were super sweet though. And he sold for $27, and I paid 50 cents for him at a thrift store. So definitely want to look out for this bear specifically, especially if you get like the big one. He is definitely worth money and rare, I believe. So yeah, good deal on that one. The next item that sold was this Ralph Lauren navy red plaid sweater, women's size extra large. Um, This I paid $2 for at a church thrift store, and yeah, and it sold for actually the full price of $44. So that was definitely a really good sale. It did take a little while to sell, like, I believe like probably 6 months or maybe slightly under that. All right, the last item I have here is this Oneida Circuit 13-piece replacement flatware dinner fork, salad fork, spoons. Um, I guess if it's not a full set, I should just put replacements, huh? So, like I said, I'm new to like selling silverware, but yeah. So this I bought in a baggie lot or whatever at a thrift store, and I paid $4 for it, and this sold for $50. So you definitely want to look out for silverware, and it was in pretty good condition, even though I'm not sure if I know how to like shine it up, whatever. I guess I should learn how to do that just in case I come across like some Bolo silverware brands. But yeah, this is in pretty good condition, and it sold super quick, I believe around like Thanksgiving time. So yeah, definitely want to keep your eyes open for silverware, and Oneida definitely is a popular good one. So yeah, sold $50, paid $4. All right, that is it. That is what I have for my November sales. I will make another video to show you guys some of my December sales. It wasn't all of my November sales, but just some that I just kind of picked out that I thought would be fun to share. And yeah, so I wanted to share that with you guys. So let me know which one was your favorite one, if you had a favorite one. And, do you think I kind of overpriced some items or undersold some items? I don't know. Definitely let me know what your feedback is because, the more I watch, a lot of the resellers' content, I definitely, acquire more knowledge from that and learn more and stuff. So we just can only get better as we go and share our knowledge and stuff with everybody. So yeah. Definitely hit that like and subscribe button if you like these kind of videos. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank you.